All right, Black Dog Part 2. You've already learned Part 1, and that riff happens 3 times, and then it's going to change into a different riff that's similar to the first one, but a little bit different. So let me do that first riff for you again that you already know to get that in your ear so you can hear the second one come in. Okay, does that one 3 times, and then you're going to do this. So it kind of reverts back to that first riff again in the end there, and I'll show you about all of that. But here's, after you do the part 1 3 times, here's what happens after that. So if you're writing it down, here we go. Low E, 7. All right? 7 on the low E. And then we're going to have on the A string 5, 6, 7. Okay? And then back on the low E on 7, and then on the D string we're going to have a 5, and then on the A string we're going to have a 7. Now it's going to do that 3 times, what I just told you, but you got to play it a little different each time because there's accents on different notes, and if you don't do that it won't sound right. I'll tell that to you again. You have 7 on the low E, then the A has 5, 6, 7, then the low E has 7, and then the D has 5, and then on the A you'll have a 7. Do that 3 times. Da, 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 da. Now here's, you do it 3 times. Here's the difference on each of the 3 times. Okay? The first time, the accented note, ba 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 bum, is on the 7 on the A. So ba 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 bum. So get that in your ear. Ba 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 bum. Now the second time, the accent's going to occur on the 6 of the A. This may seem like it's not of any use here, but it really is. I guarantee you, if you don't accent these, they won't sound right. The second time through, the accent's on 6 on the A. So you have do that again. So the first time it's ba 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 ba. Second time da 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 da. Now the third time you do it, the accent is on the 5 of the A. Okay, ba 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 ba. Excuse me. So again, first time da 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 7. Second time 6. Third time 5. So, then, had to get a drink there, a tickle in my throat. We're going to have this, and then we're back to some stuff in lesson 1. So after you do it 3 times on what I just showed you, you're going to do this. Low E, 7, and then A, 5, 6, 7, 6, 7. Okay? One more time there. Low E, 7, and then the A is going to go 5, 6, 7, 6, 7. And then the D is going to have 5, 6, and then stop right there. Okay? Stop right there. So let's do that much from the beginning of this lesson here. So we have third time. This part I just told you. Now the reason I had you stop there is because the next note you need to refer back to lesson 1. Okay, so we have bum 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 and so forth. Now let me show you where in lesson 1 it reverts back to. Look back at what you wrote down for lesson 1, or what you remember if you're just doing it from memory. Remember how it started out like this? You had 3 notes, and then the 4th note was here. Well, that's where we're starting. And you start right there and just finish out riff 1 and you got it. Okay? So omit the first 3 notes, 1, 2, 3, and start on that 4th note on 7. It should say 7 on the D. That's where you're going to go back to, and you'll just finish out that riff, so it'll have. Okay, so there is that second part. So putting all the parts together, you do riff 1 3 times. That's up there, and then he sings, and you play it again. Then he sings, and you play it again, and then. Hello. Yes. Okay. All right. Thanks. All right. Bye. Oh, we're having some furniture delivered. If I didn't have so much time on this lesson, I would have stopped it. Let's do that again. We're going to have the first riff 3 times. So hey hey mama said the way you move, da 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 da. Then we have. Second time. Third time. Alright, and then after that third time you go right into the next riff, okay? There's no pause. So the third time, I missed that end up. Here I went right into it. So you have da 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 bum ba 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 ba. All right. So that third time, there's no pause. You just continue. So there's no singing in between that after that third time and when you start.